People are terrified of AI agents, but why is this? It's because they're scared of losing their full-time jobs. Not too long ago, the word agency meant offices full of people. We're talking rows of desks, multiple account managers, creatives on calls, and even the intern that's running for coffee. But today, you can run an entire AI agency with 0 employees, no office, no payroll, and sometimes not even a team. All you need is one person, one laptop, and the perfect AI tools to get the job done. The thing is this isn't the future. This is already happening. So today, we're talking about how agencies went from a crowded office to a one-person team, and whether a 0-employee agency can actually make you money. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dig right in. Traditional agencies and AI-powered models. Picture Madison Avenue in the 90s. Agencies were loaded. These were layers of departments, huge overhead costs, and stacks of teams just to run one campaign. But fast forward today, AI has flipped the script. Tools that cost $30 a month can run entire department teams. Think of everything from content creation, design, reporting, and ad management. Clients really don't care how many employees you have anymore. All they care about is results. But if you use it right and can deliver faster and cheaper, you're in business. Even if at the end of the month, your accountant only sees your name on the payroll. When AI becomes the team. Picture a small digital marketing agency. A few years ago, it had a team of 6. Let's suppose it's a copywriter, designer, a strategist, and 2 account managers. Everyone wore multiple hats, working 10 hours a day just to meet client deadlines. But if we fast forward to now, that same business model looks completely different. The owner of that digital marketing agency now replaced all the workers with AI agents. One of those agents write ad copy for the brand's tone, and the other agent is using graphics and thumbnails for design. And then you even have a third that's running analytics, and its job is to read campaign data and adjust bids automatically. You can even prompt it to send you weekly reports about the results that happen. And this is all coming from not even touching an Excel spreadsheet. Let's think about if you also add a scheduling agent to the team. They're booking your meetings, they're automating the follow-ups, and they're even drafting emails to your clients. What used to take 6 people 60 hours a week, now it takes one person with around 6 hours of oversight. And that agency didn't downsize out of greed, it downsized out of necessity. Clients want faster turnarounds, cleaner reporting, and they're also looking for lower costs. But with AI, that made it possible. And that's the story that most businesses will face next. Evolve with AI or get replaced with someone who does. And I know what you're thinking too. Why are AI agencies such a big thing? If we take a step back for a second, all companies have what's called a profit and loss statement. Within a simple profit and loss statement, there's revenue, expenses, and at the bottom, that's called your net profit. Revenue is how the company makes money from products or services. Expenses are what goes out from a company. Majority of those expenses are people like you and I. So that salaries or payroll line that you may see within expenses, that's what's costing companies the most every single month. And so the reason that AI agents are so profitable is because once they remove the human element out of it, their bottom line, the net profit, increases. And the more profit they have, the more successful they are. Building services around AI capabilities. If you're running a solo agency, there is no way that you can offer everything. You need services to where AI gives you leverage, and this is what it looks like. Think SEO, lead generation, copywriting, chatbot design, and automated reporting. These are repeatable, fast, and easy to package into monthly retainers. The secret isn't just about speed. It's about personalization, because at the end of the day, we're all humans. You have to use AI to tailor every deliverable to each client so that they feel like they're getting white glove service, even if half of it is being automated behind the scenes. But we must remember that AI isn't going anywhere, and if you want to see how it impacts your lives and your wallets, then let's go ahead and commit right now. Because once you know, and you don't want to risk getting left behind again. All right, let's get back into it. Contractors plus AI workflows. You need to turn your volume up for this one. We must remember that AI is not perfect whatsoever, and even you know that. That's why you still need the human element for that personal touch. Everything from creative direction to coding to complex tasks, you need a human element. And that is where contractors come in. And instead of hiring full-time employees, you build a pool of trusted freelancers. And each one of those freelancers has a specialty within your group. And then you blend that with AI to maximize productivity. And that combo will handle briefs, revisions, and communications. It's lean and it's scalable. And it means that you only pay for talent when you need it. If you're watching this video and you're really thinking, I love the AI concept, but don't know what agencies to start, don't worry, because in this video above, I break down 5 cash cow agencies that you can start today. Once you watch it, let me know your thoughts. All right, now let's shift into pricing and profitability. A business is not a business without being profitable. Traditional agencies burn through thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars worth of cash every month. Everything from rent, salaries, benefits, and software. Margins used to be super razor thin, but a zero employee agency flips that script. And that's just like how I explained to you earlier about how people like you and I are very expensive to companies. But if your overhead is low and you structure the right AI tools to do the right work, you can easily cross that 70 to 80% net profit margin range. And then those retainer models are golden here. Your agents handle the fulfillment and you stack reoccurring revenue. And when you add premium upsells, that is just pure profit. So I know what you're thinking. I've never built this before. How do I attract and close clients? Yeah, you must convince a client that you can run the show with a one-person team. The thing is it's all about positioning. You don't sell your size. You sell them your speed, efficiency, and your results. What you do is show case studies of AI-driven turnarounds and then also show them any personal testimonials that you have. And if you don't have any clients yet, you may have to do some free work up front. But position yourself as a lean, tech-enabled partner that can get the work done fast and efficient. And the wild part about that is your sales process can run on autopilot. AI can write proposals, send follow-ups, and close clients while you're in there sleeping and snoring. You can literally wake up with signed contracts directly in your inbox. I know everything we were talking about was making you feel all warm and fuzzy, but we must talk about the risks. Let's be clear, this model is not perfect. If you're relying on one tool that you pay a monthly subscription for, your business could literally collapse overnight if something changes or that company shuts down. And then automation without oversight kills creativity. That's why the best agencies for the future blend both. The human element and the AI element. AI for scale and humans for storytelling and strategy. The rise of the zero employee agencies isn't a trend. It's transformation. And AI has made it possible for one person to do the work of 10. And all of that is you, your brain, and your laptop doing all the work. So the real question is, if an entire business model can now run on autopilot, what's stopping you from doing yours? So drop a comment below and let me know. And start your AI agent today. But thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.